Now in this video I'm going to show you what the boss of the movement is, how your hands, your arms and your wrists work in your short game, and how you can simply be so much better. Beautiful, nice and early, fresh air. Let's get in there and let's do it. I'm going to show you how easy chipping, pitching and your short game can be. Now the bounce, as you probably know, is the bulge on the bottom of the sole between the leading edge and the back of the club. Now if you swing left with anything, then you're just taking the bounce off the shot. The bounce doesn't even come into play, and it doesn't matter if you're using a pitching wedge, a 7-iron, a hybrid or a wood. The club head just wants to dig and bite into the ground. And yes, you can swing left and fight to keep the face open to use the bounce, but that's going to need an element of manipulation and requires exceptional timing, especially under pressure. Actually wasn't, oh! Nearly slipped. I was just about to say, actually it wasn't too bad for Superman, but oh, does it just really do that? Oh, groin strain already. So why not just aim left and swing out to the right, out to the target? Now this automatically activates the bounce and makes it so much easier to hit shots around the green, from the fairways and from the tee. Now if you've got the likes of Tiger Woods or Rory McIlroy talking about playing draw shots around the green and not swinging left, then you want to listen.
But why do you like hitting draws?
Because it's easy to kind of rake across and get it raky and steep. It's a little harder
and then it's inconsistent that way.
Exactly.
Isn't it?
But trying to hit draws in like that.
Oh!
And if this video improves your short game, then let me know in the comments, give me a big thumbs up and support the channel and subscribe, because otherwise I'm the only one watching. It's a bit strange, isn't it? My kids might watch. Probably not. Now a question I get a lot is yeah, but what do I do with my wrists? I mean, why do we overthink these things? You never think about that when you're doing anything else, just golf. What am I doing with my wrists? Now if you had a stick in your hand and you wanted to hit the ball along the ground, you wouldn't put all your weight on your left side and lean your hands forward, would you? Now hopefully you wouldn't swing left and try and do something fancy with your hands and your wrists. And you certainly wouldn't stand there with a wide stance and hold the triangle and try and control the movement with your shoulders, would you? Now you just stand there with your feet quite close together, well balanced, and you use your hands, your arms and your wrists like this, wouldn't you? Of course you would. I mean, you wouldn't even question it. Now just turn the club around and do the same thing, and bingo! You're a natural talent. So why are you doing all these fancy things? Putting your weight on your left, leaning your hands forward and trying to nip the ball off the turf. And I know there's some fantastic tour players that do it and they recommend it.
The ball will be off my front foot. My weight is still forward, my hands are still forward. You can see that went a lot higher and stopped a lot quicker.
He will play it front foot, open club face. It's still very much the same. Hinge it, pinch it through. But that's all well and good, but the contact, there's no margin for error there. You need to be spot on every single time.
Good luck with that one. You little beauty. Huh? See? Learn to use your wrists naturally. And the ball goes in. Now the most natural way to do it is just like rolling a ball, throwing a ball, playing tennis, or whatever. Now you naturally position and align your body to the left of the target, and you react out towards the right, out towards the target. Now put your feet quite close together, well balanced on both feet, and the ball position should be slightly left of centre. Now turn the club around and feel how your hands, your arms and your wrists and your body react. You're a kid again with the stick and the stone. Just let those instincts flow. With nice soft hands and light grip pressure, start to hit some shots just like that kid with the stick and the stone, and forget all the complicated swing mechanics of hands forward and just let it flow. Use your instincts and let it go.
When I'm instructing, sometimes I'll give my student my ball picker tube or actually turn the club upside down like this and have them feel something that is not necessarily golf, but it's athletic, and then turn the club over and say, now if you did the same thing and you just let the club head swing on the end of the grip and you move the club head versus moving the handle, you would get much more of a sense of being an athlete, and actually the benefit would be you're returning the club back to length.
And allow your hands and your wrists to release the club head, and don't be afraid of the bounce. The bounce is your safety mechanism. The bounce is your friend. It's the best friend you'll have around the greens. Well, you know what I mean, don't you? The bounce is your friend. Now aim to hit the ground a couple of centimetres behind the ball, and let the ground absorb the impact, and allow the club head to glide under the ball, and the ball will come out nice and softly.
And that's, believe it or not, a lot how Seve chipped there. Was hitting 3-4 inches behind it. He often talked about that the ground absorbing energy of the club. So like we're talking about the sand slowing the club down. Seve always liked the ball to come out soft, and he never relied on spin. He always wanted it rolling in as much as he could like a putt.
I'm not really thinking of the face. I'm trying to release the club underneath the ball and get the shaft like back to vertical at impact, I guess. So you really like release underneath it.
Yeah, because I can see your hands going underneath this way.
Yep.
Now it's the same thing in the sand. Now don't swing left and try and cut the ball out of the sand. I mean, that's a really difficult thing to do.
You have straight line, face that way, path that way.
No, the path isn't.
Well, they tell you to do
don't want to
this.
swing left.
Like a lot of teachers tell you to start doing and hitting shots like that, which, we as pros, we spend so many hours practicing that we can do it, but it's hard to do.
Now it's the same thing with just a wider stance, but allow the club head to pass the hands through impact. Just like that kid with the stick and the stone. Yeah, you. You remember, don't you? The stick and the stone. Of course you do.
Well, I don't think any amateur should ever go below 12 degrees of bounce.
Yeah.
Because it'll dig. You're not practicing all the time. Bounce is your friend. Yeah. And especially in bunkers, bounces. And the most important part about it. If you don't have any bounce, then it's going to be digging, and they don't practice enough.
When in a normal straight bunker shot, do you always try and draw spin?
I try and draw it all the
Yeah.
time, but it doesn't. But it's the feeling of always trying to draw my bunker shots. Makes me let the club go.
So ball below the feet's the only time you feel cut spin.
I feel cutty. Yeah.
That was close, that was close. Nearly got that, baby.
And I'm basically gonna try to move my whole upper body pretty far forward. Gonna get some shaft lean, gonna get really steep into the ball, and you're gonna see me hit a divot here. But it's not gonna matter because I hit the ball first.
Now, if you're not practicing every day like a tour player, then why would you even do that? You know, I mean, if you can do it, then that's fine. But if you can't, then keep your hands off. That's why you're considering buying a chipper. It's easier to do it with a chipper than it is a wedge. Not much, but it is, yeah.
And the ball's gonna come out pretty low, bounce a couple of times, and then hopefully check right next to the hole. So we'll see how it goes. Pretty nice.
Now, if you don't do anything else, aim left, swing right out towards the target, and you'll massively improve your short game. You'll activate the bounce, and you'll make things so much easier. Right, so you know what to do, don't you? So just do it.